Good morning. I'm Brother Mark Anderson. Last week I mentioned that when you look in the New Testament, you can only find 4 places where Jesus definitively said, if you do this, you are my disciples. However, when you look closely at these 4 marks, you discover an amazingly comprehensive picture of what it means to be a follower of Jesus Christ. So today I want us to look at the first one, and it is, love one another as I have loved you. This comes from the Gospel of John, chapter 13, verses 34 through 35. A new commandment I give to you, that you love one another, even as I have loved you, that you also love one another. By this all people will know that you are my disciples, if you have love one for another. So in these 2 verses, Jesus mentions the word love 4 times. Clearly, this is an important mark of being a disciple of Jesus. Now, in this commandment, Jesus is focusing on our love for one another. And yet, when you look at it more closely, you notice that this is not a love that is self-generated. This is a love that has been given to us first by Jesus himself. And so, how does Jesus love us? Well, Jesus loves in a way that the world had never seen before. In fact, it was such a unique love that the early Christians had to come up with a new name for it. They used the word agape. Agape is a Greco-Christian word which refers to God's love for his creation. So, Jesus' love, this divine love, is universal. It is benevolent, self-initiating, and also it is sacrificial. So when we think about how we're to love one another as Jesus loves us, it goes far beyond any love that we can humanly experience on our own. In 1 Corinthians chapter 13, Paul spends a lot of time describing this very special love. And I want to read to you just a snippet of that to give you a flavor of what this love is. Love is patient and kind. It is not jealous or conceited or proud. Love is not ill-mannered or selfish or irritable. Love does not keep a record of wrongs. Love is not happy with evil, but is happy with the truth. Love never fails. It is eternal. It never gives up. It believes all things, hopes all things, and is patient in all things. And so we see that this is a kind of love that you can look far and wide and you just won't find it in the world. Not today and never in human history. It is a love that has been dropped into this world through Jesus Christ himself. It is a unique love that we see only in Jesus and then in those who have opened their hearts to Christ. And so, to love as Jesus loves us means that we first of all open our hearts to this divine love. And then we become channels of that love that flows through us into the lives of others. This is a love that is self-initiating. In other words, it doesn't wait for a justification or for merit before it responds to us. This love is creative. It's the kind of love that can bring something out of nothing. God created the universe in this love. Now he sustains it by this love, and he is redeeming it through this love. The clearest picture we have of this is when Jesus is upon the cross, and he looks at those who are crucifying him, and he says, Father, forgive them, for they know not what they do. Friends, this is the kind of love that we bring to the world. It is a love that can disarm hate, evil, and death. It's a love that can make all things new. It's a love that holds out promise and hope for all people. And so what an honor it is to be called a disciple of Jesus Christ and to know that we can love even as he has loved us. And so until next week, God bless you, my friends, and go in peace.